Coast to coast, attending auto shows, ride and drive events, and luncheons. And we've been able to have some time to get to know many of you here with us today. So thanks again for joining us. The steel industry has a long history of working side by side with our OEM partners to drive innovation. We've talked with you about technological advancements made in steel, and I am sure you've heard about it from the OEM partners on the show floor over the past few days. Steel is the best choice for performance, value to the consumer, and the most sustainable material. Since the 1970s, the amount of steel grades has grown from just a few to over 200, each having its own unique properties and capabilities, ranging from good ductility and formability all the way up to very high strengths. I encourage you to walk through our exhibit later and take a look at some of these real-world examples demonstrating the uses of all the different grades of steel that are on the road today. We are leading the way in strength, mass reduction, durability, and repairability, while delivering lowest cost of ownership to the consumer and lowering production emissions, as well as increasing fuel economy and proven recyclability. The Chevrolet Bolt and the Honda Odyssey are both great examples of the use of advanced high-strength steel. And when you take a closer look, you can see all the different colors that are highlighting all those different grades of steel. So this variety of advanced high-strength steels allows automakers to use the right grade of steel and the right application for exceptional occupant protection and durability. Combining advanced high-strength steel with new evolving manufacturing processes enables engineers to apply thinner steels to produce lighter weight parts. The results are reflected in the vehicle affordability and improved strength, fuel economy, durability, and quality. What this means to the consumer is that the cost of ownership, including purchase price, insurance, and repair, are lower for steel-intensive vehicles than vehicles that are lightweighted with alternate materials. And what this means to the environment is that producing steel still has the lowest greenhouse gas emissions compared to other materials, making it an environmentally sound choice for automakers. So as you walk around the show floor, remember that steel is driving automotive innovation through increased performance, value, and sustainability. We certainly could not reach these accomplishments without the many people and organizations within the automotive industry. Today, we will honor two of these people who have helped so much implement advanced high-strength steel into vehicles during for our Men and Women of Steel Awards. The Industry Innovator Award honors an automotive designer or engineer who showcases superior capability and innovation in the application of advanced high-strength steel. Jack Dolan was selected for his work with the steel industry on the innovation of advanced high-strength steel solutions on current and future FCA vehicles. Jack is the architecture line executive for large vehicles at FCA and leads the application and advancement of advanced high-strength steel and FCA's ongoing use of steel in their vehicles exemplify this. His dedication to innovation in steel helps reach the efficiency goals for the award-winning Chrysler Pacifica minivan, as well as driving innovative use of steel solutions for future FCA products. Jack, we invite you to come up on the stage and receive your award.
Well, thank you, Jody, Tom, Blake, SNDI, ArcelorMittal, AK Steel, Nucor, in fact, all of my colleagues, guests, and friends. On behalf of FCA US LLC, this is a huge privilege for me today to accept this award that really is all about leveraging advanced high-strength steel to make our products more efficient. When I was nominated 4 years ago at FCA to be the liaison to SNDI, I didn't quite know what lied ahead for us. But I've had a fantastic experience that has been all about partnership between SMDI and our company, FCA. The member companies have opened their plants to us, enabling a new generation of our engineers to see steel making firsthand. When we do that, it opens their imagination to what steel can accomplish. We've worked extensively together and planned in meetings and organized activities how to leverage the best of steel, including the future, next generation of steels that Blake referred to. Finally, SMDI has invited me on several occasions to Washington to speak to the board of directors and share strategically our interest, our common interest between steel and automakers. And again, for me, that's been a huge privilege. On an operational level, we have partnered on multiple vehicle, subsystem, and component optimization projects. I'm most proud about that because those projects really show themselves today on the floor in the fantastic FCA products we have here. There's really no better example than the brand new Ram 1500 steel-intensive truck you'll see on the floor. It really speaks to what we can do together when we work with like-minded attitudes. Another thing that I learned by working with SMDI was a different way, a better way of working together. We've worked collaboratively with the three companies as well as the SMDI governance, and that has made for me at the automaker a huge efficiency improvement in how we operate. Really speaking with one voice about common interests that we have amongst us. The surprising thing for me was at the same time that has strengthened our opportunities with each of those individual partners. One-on-one relationships have grown stronger and we're accomplishing more individually as well as collectively. In closing, I'd just like to reflect on this recognition of our joint activity. It's the result of lots of people working together. And for me, I hearken back to a little bit of my personal history. Born and raised in Western New York, my dad is a steel worker, a general foreman at the Lackawanna Bethlehem Steel Plant. So if I go back in the 1970s, we heard often what's written up here, that steel really matters. My father made that clear to us. I'm really proud today to be part of continuing that tradition, making sure that steel matters today in our products and laying the groundwork so that it matters even more in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jack, and congratulations once again. The Community Hero Award recognizes local men and women of steel whose lives have been impacted by advanced high-strength steel or who have used advanced high-strength steel in a heroic way to help other people. This year's recipient, Dr. Don Malin, was selected based on his extensive background in vehicle structure design at General Motors, and most recently for his work as professor at the University of Michigan, where he teaches automotive structure design. He also continues to work with the steel industry and has developed the World Auto Steel Design Advisor software. Don has also worked closely with the steel industry in the development of the science behind benchmarking, enabling material decisions based on the A2 Mac 1 historical automotive database. Don, please join me on the stage.
Thank you, Jody. 20 years ago, General Motors recognized the need to teach the science of body engineering in a university. They kind of foresaw the need for more mass efficiency, challenging safety requirements, and really evolving powertrains and the changes in the industry coming. So with that foresight, I was kind of charged to create a course in body engineering. And it's, like I said, it's now in its 20th year. We've had over 1,000 students that are now in industry throughout the world. Most of you are familiar with U of M student body. They come from all over the world as a world-renowned university. So it's been quite an honor for me to create the course, to train the students, One thing I want to mention, though, is that every step of the way over those 20 years, the Steel Market Development Institute has been very generous in supplying course materials, tools for us to use, and even supporting many of our student projects. So for this award and for all that support, I'd like to thank them again. Thank you all.
Thank you all for joining us today, and congratulations again to our award recipients. Please stay and join us for lunch. We have enough for everyone. And we will also, Tom, Blake, and I, and as well as Jack and Don, will be available in just a few moments to answer any additional questions. Thank you again.